Hey, what's going on, good people? Travell C.W. Lynch, Mr. What, founder of I Am the Possible. And you guys know what I do. I help people to see what they are so they can like what they see. When you find what you see to be something that you like, then you find it to be acceptable. You find it to be satisfactory. And yes, my personal favorite, you find it to be enough. So right out the gate, I want to let you guys know that you are enough just as you are, right where you are, 1000%. I want to say shout out to all of my live viewers and my replay viewers. As I always like to say, man, your presence is the greatest present that you guys could possibly give me. So thank you guys so much for rocking with me this afternoon. Some midday motivation for you, man. I'm on some 12 o'clock today, normally at 7. But had to switch some things up, man. So hopefully you guys can rock with me in the midday, man. Today, I want to talk to you guys about something that challenges our ability to like ourselves. And that is the topic of popularity. Yes, popularity, man. I don't know about you, but I have definitely felt the pressure to be popular, especially when I was growing up, because I was never the popular guy, right? And we're going to be jumping into this in just a moment, but everyone wants to feel appreciated, valued. Everyone wants to, have a sense of their worth and their significance, right? It's just woven into our DNA. It's just a part of who we are. We want to be popular. Why? Because of this reason right here. Because we all want to fit in, right? That's really what's up. We all want to fit in. We all want to have a place in this world. And the truth is, you already fit in. The fact that you are alive, like I like to, help people to see that their very existence is truly the only evidence that you need to really embrace the fact, the truth that you are enough. The fact that you showed up, the fact that you are alive, that is the evidence that you're enough. Because if you showed up, if you're here, if you're alive, that means that God, our creator, not only has a purpose and a plan for your life, but like I always like to draw out of that revelation, that if I am the creation of a creator, that I am my creator's very idea. And the Bible says I am his image. I am God's imagination. I am God's intention. And I am God's innovation. Those are some amazing revelations that you can embrace right out the gate. So, because you are something that did not just show up on the scene, but you are something that was handcrafted. Not only handcrafted, right, but crafted first in the mind of our creator. And that's what's so phenomenal about, the work that I get to do. It's a privilege. It's an honor, right? To shout you out this way, to pour into you this way, to show up each day, to help people to see what they really are, right? It's a blessing to me. It's energy for me, right? It's inspiring for me, right? It's this ability for us to self-motivate and to self-inspire through a revelation of what we are. And listen, when we see what we are, man, our life completely changes. Not what people say we are or what we've been conditioned to believe that we are, but what we truly are as the original intent and the original idea and the original image, right? The original imagination and innovation of our creator. So let me get into this thing, man. We all want to fit in, but here's what's super dope. You already fit in, right? You already fit in, but sometimes it takes some intention for you to identify just how you fit in. So that's what I want to spend the remainder of my time showing you guys. Now, how did I get on this topic, right? For those of you who are just now joining me, how did I get on the topic of the pressures of popularity. Well, this morning, if you guys been rocking with me for a minute, you guys know, I'm into health and fitness and, well-being. And you guys can't see it, but to my right, which is probably showing up on your screen as my left. But anyway, there's a treadmill over here, right? That my wife so graciously blessed our family with since this COVID-19 shut down all the gyms. And so I get on that treadmill every morning. And this morning I get on the treadmill, right? Like I always do. Love to watch like some Rock or some Will Smith or some Miles Monroe or some John Maxwell, something that educates me as I'm getting the blood pumping, right? Something that feeds my mind. I call them mental meals, y'all. If you ain't hip to that, baby, get hip to that. Mental meals, okay? And so I have a mental meal every morning while I'm on the treadmill. I don't want to just work out, but I want my mind to be cultivated, man. My mind to be blessed. I want my mind to go wild with fresh, innovative, edifying information. So anyway, I'm on the treadmill, right? And I'm going through YouTube, and I've kind of noticed this before, but today it really hit me, and it really got me on one this morning. I was flicking through all of my favorite people, right? Denzel Washington, like I said, Miles Monroe, Will Smith, right? I listen to different people from different genres because they all have something great to say. But this morning, it dawns on me like, yo, everybody is saying the same thing. Like I went to like 3 or 4 different videos, and it seemed like everybody was saying the exact same thing. And what dawned on me, right? Not that they're guilty of this, but what dawned on me in that moment was, in our culture, a lot of us feel pressure to be popular. So many times, because we all want to fit in, many times we say things that other people are saying. Sometimes we do things that other people are doing. Let me give some shout outs real quick. Holla, what's going on? Betty, what's happening with you? Lisa, thanks for joining. Thanks for rocking with me. Kimberly in the building. What's going on, Kimberly? Thanks for rocking with me. David, my man, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you. I'm getting used to this technology, y'all. So, man, give me some grace and give me some love as your boy gets used to this technology and getting used to being like boxed in, man. I'm an outside person, right? I'm an outside person, right? And I'm kind of boxed in up in here, right? But anyway, man, thank you guys for rocking with me. Yes, mental meals, Kimberly, absolutely. The mental meals, be feeding, brother. Be feeding the brother. Get your mental meal on, Kim. Get your mental meal on. Lisa says, this is good, sir. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate that. So where was I? Okay. So yeah, so I'm going through these guys and everyone's saying the same thing, right? And so I'm like, it dawns on me, everyone wants to fit in. Everyone wants to, have their piece of the puzzle fit, right? Everyone wants to feel appreciated. And let me just share something real quick. I want to share my screen real quick. Let me just share my screen real quick, just so that I can make this point right here. Bow, make this point right here. By definition, y'all, this is what popular means. This is what popular means, y'all. It means to be liked. It means to be admired, right? It means to be enjoyed by many people. That's the definition, right? To be popular, it means that you are liked, you are admired, you are enjoyed, right? By other people. That to me says that every one of us experiences from time to time this desire to be popular, to be appreciated, for someone else to see our value, for someone else to see our worth, right? That's natural. That's okay. But the problem that I have this morning, and what I wanted to address, or this afternoon now, but what I wanted to address is how it can sometimes play on our emotions, and how it can in many ways torment us at times, or cause us to kind of act out at times. Now, before I get back to my regular screen, let me just point out something. I love words. I'm a word fanatic, and I love looking at the root of a word. And when you look at the root of a word, or the root of this word, popular, look at what it says. The original word for popular is people. It means to be prevalent among the general population. In other words, let me get back to my screen. In other words, popular means to be a part of the people. Ooh, that's fire, right? It's natural. We all desire to be a part of this thing called society, humanity, the world. We all want to be a part of it, right? It makes total sense that we all want to be popular. Why? Because my earlier point, we all want to fit in. So I get it, but it goes astray. It goes terribly wrong when we start to deny our own genuine, authentic, creative genius. I want you to know something. If you don't hear nothing else, if you still alive, you still rocking with me, if you don't hear nothing else, hear this. You are creative genius. Now I'm gonna get to my point in just a moment, but I'm telling you, you don't just have creative genius. That's not just something that you have. That's something that you are. See, the world needs to begin to see what they are. People need to begin to see, have our eyes open to what we are. Past, present, and future, what you are. When God created you, he created you with a creative genius. These fingerprints of mine, if you were to peel off one of my fingerprints, you would not find one like mine anywhere else in the world. Our planet has a population in the billions, but they'll never find another you. Think about that. Billions, and they'll never, ever find another you. So on one side, wanting to be popular, having this pressure to be popular, right? The pressures of popularity, it makes total sense and it's totally okay. But the negative side, the bad side, the dangerous side is when we begin to look over or look past or totally miss our creative genius, the thing that is woven into our very DNA, the fabric of our lives. That's what I want to address today. So I'm gonna give you guys 3 ways to prevent the pressures of popularity. All right. I hope I broke that down for you guys good enough so you guys know where I'm at. All right, let me rock with you. Here we go. Number 1, baby. Here's number 1. I want you guys to consider those that you, I'm sorry, let me slow down. Consider those who inspire you. I gave you guys a list of people that inspired me earlier on, right? Will Smith, Denzel Washington, because I'm a movie freak, so I love movies. But I love those cats, probably my top guys. Authors, speakers, I love John Maxwell. I love Miles Monroe, right? And so I look to some of these guys. Jim Rohn's another one. I look to some of these guys, right? In fitness, right? And even though The Rock ain't necessarily fitness, but he has like that workout, that fitness branding to him. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, just love some of those guys. Comedians, Kevin Hart, right? So think about this. These are people who inspire me. I want you to consider those who inspire you. And I want you to take notice of something. They are embracing their unique bend to life. None of them look like someone else. None of them sound like someone else. I don't know who it is for you, but I want you to consider right where you are today. Consider the people that inspire you the most. Consider the people that you rock with the most. That when you listen to them or you see them, or maybe it's a musician, you listen to their songs, it's a movie, it's an actor. When you watch their movie, something inside you just kind of comes alive, right? You name it, you frame it, you put it into your context, right? Consider who inspires you and notice the fact that they're not copycats. See, copycats don't inspire. Copycats never inspire. We're looking for that original. We're looking for that one of a kind. We're looking for that no one else can do it quite like you. Number 2, I want you guys to get clear about your contribution. To get clear about your contribution, you must start with clarity from within. How did God shape you? How did God make you? What gifts, what talents, what natural things about you consistently occur? What makes you cry? What makes you smile? What angers you? What gets you fired up? What, when you see it, something happens on the inside, good or bad? What can you do where people comment and give you shout outs for, gives you big ups for, show you love for, appreciate you for? Maybe it's cooking. Maybe it's doing something where someone's, says about you, man, so-and-so makes the bomb so-and-so, right? Or, oh man, have you tried so-and-so, right? Those are some of those popular terms that you hear people sharing within their family or maybe on the job. Not right now, but you get my point, right? What are those things that you do so natural? You've never gone to college for it. You don't have any degrees. You don't have any formal training. You didn't take no online course. You ain't been to no seminar, webinar, and any other type of R. It just comes naturally. Those are breadcrumbs. Those are clues to your contribution. So I want you to get clear about your contribution, okay? And if you guys are on Facebook, even on YouTube, if you guys drop me a comment, I have a free workbook. It's called the What's My Worth workbook. It's a self-discovery workbook, right? I've had some great results from it personally. I created it. I put it together for maybe over 5 or 6 years worth of self-discovery and self-development. Like I like to say that the greatest form of self-development is self-discovery. So I have a free workbook. And if you have not downloaded my free workbook, if you don't have that in hand, I would love to get that to you guys. Just drop a comment or just drop it in the comment. Just say workbook, put workbook in the comment, and I'll follow up with you guys personally and make sure that you get a copy of that workbook, because I want you to know your what. I want you to know what you are so that you can know what you're worth and you can get clear about your contribution. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Lastly, I want you to call out your creative genius, y'all. That's how I started. Call out your creative genius, man. You are super duper dope. When I say you are amazing, when I say you are phenomenal, when I say you are spectacular, that's coming from a real place. Why? Because you came from God, man. And God don't make junk. He don't make mistakes, and he don't make do-overs, baby. That's what's up. You fire, baby. He don't make no mistakes, no do-overs. Nah, man. You are just how you are because of why you are. You are right where you are because of why you are. Your life is on purpose, whether you know it or not. You look the way you look for a purpose. You sound the way you sound for a purpose. You do it the way you do it for a purpose. And it is time for you to embrace that thing. Now, if you are a person of prayer, I want you to pray. Oh, Heavenly Father, show me my creative genius. And if you're not a person of prayer and you're just a person of affirmations, you just get down with affirmations, call it out, speak it out, say it out into the universe, speak to this universe, speak to this atmosphere, do whatever you got to do. But I want you to call out your creative genius. Say that about yourself. I am creative genius. That is what I am made up of. See, genius ain't a person. We need to stop that. We need to stop that right now. Genius ain't a person. I get it. We can use it in that context, but genius is not a person. Genius, by definition, just simply means one of a kind. Look it up. And the last time I checked, you're the only one like you. See, I'm still knocking this mic. I got to get used to this thing. Last time I checked, you're the only one. You're the only one. You're the only you. Let me check out some of these comments. My man said yes. Horace said yes. Kimberly said workbook coming your way, Kim. Absolutely. My man David said agreed. Yes, yes. Thank you for the agreement, man. That's power in agreement, baby. Ooh, that's dunamis. That's a big word for you. That's dunamis power. That's dynamite. It's explosive power right there, baby. My man said he agreed with me. Horace, don't know. Man, pump fist. Appreciate you, boy. And he got the magnifying glass. Oh, let me break it out for y'all. Y'all see, y'all don't know about this. See, HP right there. That's my main man. He know about that right there. Helping people to see what they are. So you can like what you see. Good looking HP. Sabrina in the building. What's going on, Sister Reese? Hey to you as well. The mental meals. Yes. I appreciate your comments, man. Y'all making me feel love today. I feel love in the house. Kimberly showing me much love. Yes, thumbs up and 100% to you as well. Listen, man, this is what I want y'all to do. Let me give y'all these last couple again, man. So we're dealing with, let me just recap before I get up out of here. Number one, we're dealing with the pressures of popularity. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be popular, because all it means by definition, that we already checked out earlier, all it means by definition is we want to be a part of the people. Ooh, that's a sermon. I preach on that one. But just want to be a part of the people. Don't we all want to be a part of the people? Yes, absolutely. So popular ain't them movie stars, and don't let me get on that soapbox. These stars, my God, we all a star. I'm a star. Yes, I am. You a star. Yes, you is. Yes, you is. You a star. So we need to quit putting these tiers and pedestals, they stars because they in Hollywood. I live close to Hollywood. I'm a star. I'm just as much of a star as anybody else. So I'm sorry. And I'm here to tell you that you are too. So ain't no categories about no stars because you're an actor. It's your job. That's what you do. So that's your job. You go to your job. I go to my job. You know, star. We all stars if that's the case. Anyway, that's a different program. That's a different program. All right. So we all want to fit in. We get it 100%. We all want to fit in. Absolutely. So here is the game plan. Number one, again, consider who inspires you. And I promise you that they are busy doing them. They're not busy. Listen, I promise you, anyone who inspires you, they are busy doing them. They're not busy doing someone else. Okay. Number two, get clear about your contribution. Like I told you guys, if you have not downloaded my free What's My Worth workbook, just drop the word workbook. If you're on YouTube, drop that workbook. If you're on Facebook, drop that workbook, and I will follow up with you personally and make sure that you guys get a copy of that free download so that you can know your what, so you can understand what you are. Yes, so you can understand what you are worth. All right. And then number three, I want you to call out your creative genius. Pray it, ask for it, affirmation it, meditate on it, think on it, write it down. Just the word. I want to know my creative genius. What about me is so super duper awesome that I have shown up in the world? Because you are here by design and by destiny. You are by destiny. The reason you're here is because there is a destiny attached. There's a destiny woven within. It's woven within. So that's your creative genius. What is my creative genius? What is my destiny? What is my design? Why am I around? And I promise you, when you begin to engage that thought and ask the right questions, not fault finding, but finding reasons to love and to celebrate and to embrace yourself, then you're going to come to that revelation that your very existence is the only evidence that you'll ever need to embrace the truth and the facts that you are enough. Let me check out these comments before I get up out of here. Yes, I am. Kimberly said, yes, you are. Kimberly showing me love today, man. Big ups to Kim. Showing me love, giving me all this energy. I'm supposed to be off here. What time is it? Yeah, 25 minutes. I'm supposed to be gone. But y'all showing me love, and I appreciate that, man. So that is awesome. Like I always tell you guys, man, your presence is the greatest present that you guys could ever give me. Mother's Day just passed, and we were big into giving out presents. Listen, just like Kim doing right there, just like everyone else who's left a comment, your presence, man, it's your presence. That's what matters. Your presence is a present, and I am receiving it right now, and you can see how happy and how blessed I am. So thank you guys for rocking with me. I hope that you guys continue to rock with me in the upcoming days and weeks and next month. Just as a preview, the So What broadcast is coming, y'all. It's coming. I'm working on it. I'm getting all of my little equipment together. I'm getting all of my scripts together, all of my work together. I'm putting together the promos, and I'm putting it together. I'm putting it together because I got faith that it's going to create a space for people to see like they've never seen before. They're going to begin to see. You're going to begin to see yourself in ways you could have never imagined. Stuff they don't teach in school. Nah, they too scared to, because you would take over the school at 5 years old and 6 years old. So they're not going to tell you these things, but we about to let some cats out the bag and let the goodies spill all over the place so you guys can begin to see exactly what God has done already, not what he's about to do. This ain't get ready, get ready, get ready. We ain't about to get ready for nothing. It's time for us to begin to see what has already been done, what's in the here and the now. You're here and the now. So that's it, man. Pray that you guys got some value, man. Let me check out these last couple of comments. Glad to be connected to you, man. I'm glad to be connected to you as well, brother. Says I love this. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. And 100%, man. Yes, 100%. Yeah, man. Really appreciate you guys, man. You guys are awesome. All right, it's time for me to wrap it up. I've been on here long enough. As I always say, man, listen, I want to end off, with my number one, you guys. The greatest thing that you will ever become is accepting of what you already are. That's if you can accept what you already are, you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. Too many of us are waiting until as soon as I do this, as soon as I do that, as soon as I have this, as soon as I accomplish this, as soon as they do this, as soon as they do that, then that crap out of here. You already are. Yep. Pow. End of story. Put a period. Bow. Right there. That's it. Okay. So that's the greatest thing that you can ever become. Everything else is cherries on top, icing on top. Right? Everything else is gravy. But it all starts with you knowing exactly what you are and embracing it right now. I am Travell C.W. Lynch, Mr. What? Mr. I Am the Possible, founder of I Am the Possible, reminding you guys that I am loving you guys. I'm praying for you guys. I am believing in you guys. Until next time, remember, know your what? Know your worth. I am out, man. I am appreciating you guys, man. I am gone. I am out, and it is deuces.